Hi Pisces, welcome back to Glinda Good Tarot. I'm glad you're here. Can you believe it's the end of January? What is going on? But according to all of the astrologers, the energy of this year did not get moving until mid-month January. So if it's been feeling slow to you, it's because it has been. Right now, the big thing everybody's talking about is Pluto moving from Capricorn into Aquarius. It's supposed to be wonderful, wonderful, new, big, fresh energy. And for you, Pisces, this is going to affect your 12th house. And Pisces already rules the 12th house because that's about subconscious and the intuition. Okay, so intuition could be heightened. It's about facing your fears, putting a light on the shadows, but all of this is in a really more fun, empowered way. And it looks like this is, going to be a big part of our lives for decades to come. But especially this energy is going to be moving and building for the next 20 years. But wow. Yeah, so for you to kind of just be more you, it looks like, if this is coming into your 12th house. That's amazing. Great. All right, we're going to do a traditional Celtic cross spread. This is January 21 to 31, end of the month. Pisces, sun, moon, and rising signs. What is needed for their highest and best? Okay. Let's see. Where you are right now is purposefully, working on something. It seems. Let's see what your challenge is. Your challenge is the Lover's card. Okay. So something in the realm of choices, not necessarily romance, though it can be. Something in the realm of choices seems to be your crossing energy. Nice. In your subconscious, feelings out of the feelings, is the King of Pentacles. Okay. Wow, that's great. What's just passed is the Hierophant. Interesting. So something about tradition there, or seeking wisdom, guidance, trying to get to the truth of a matter. High on your mind. So we do have some decisions going on. But, this is our favorite decision maker right here because he's having a nice time. Okay. What is coming towards you is the moon. So, yeah, you're going to be seeking some answers and it will probably be revealed. Take the energy of the Wheel of Fortune with you. So this sits right in your place of advice. How to source yourself, an asset of yours that you can use for the next 10 days. The Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Okay. Now we're talking. All right. So there is something in the realm of relationships here. Externally, in your environmental factors, is the Two of Cups. So this does speak to relationships, partnerships, really desiring balance and harmony. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. So in your hopes and fears, the Ace of Cups. And we're like going right up into, where you're headed. Beautiful energy, the Ace of Cups. Oh, and this is the most delightful page that we have. So the end of the month, or the 1st of February, is ending in the energy here. And I will tell you about that little guy. It's just fantastic. Page of Wands. Okay. Okay. As we are at January 21, and for the next 10 days, it looks like you're a little tired. You have fought some hard-won battles. So, yeah, there's something here overarching everything, and I'll show you, about boundaries. I need to start over. Okay, no, wait. I always call this the Eight of Wands. It's actually the Nine of Wands. I rarely see the Eight of Wands come out. So this Nine of Wands, it is about, a hard-won battle, but standing in your dignity, in strength. He's erected this boundary from having won these battles. This is the staffs of his opponents. So there is something here happening for you where you are still standing tall in your strength, in your dignity, in your integrity. And you're probably a little bit more tired, a little worse for wear, except that this speaks of, wisdom and resilience. It's a very, very strong energy, very good energy of character. These battles have made you strong. So it seems like, as I don't feel like this is an energy that carries over the entire 10 days. Yeah, there is. Like it's really strong, and then there's movement. Yeah, that there's but there's resilience. There was something worth fighting for, standing up for. And so it looks like now you're at the end of that. And stronger, wiser, more resilient, of greater dignity and character as a result. So where you are at the moment is that, you know, you look like you're in a purposeful place. This is meaningful, purposeful work. So there is, you know, there's something goal-minded and on purpose that you are doing, that you're working for, that you're involved with. As we, you know, just start out, the energy that you've just come out of is the Hierophant, which is a little bit more about, you know, tradition. Tradition in what way? Seeking experts, expert counsel. Perhaps you were the expert counsel, but there's an energy here of being in the realm of traditional, conventional wisdom and seeking answers and seeking truth from that type of energy, that type of counsel. That has just passed or is passing. And still, you have this crossing energy of the Lovers, which, you know, again speaks to choice. It, interesting. So when I see the Lovers card, for me, for, you know, my interpretation is that there's a lot of love here, divine love. I feel like the Lovers card is an invitation to view your situation like this angel views this couple, you know, with compassion, desiring success for all. There's just an unconditional love. It's really the invitation to know that divine loving eyes are upon you and your situation. And I'm curious right now, since this is your challenge, maybe you're still efforting and willing a situation and not, you know, placing enough faith and love and compassion, you know, into the situation, seeing it, you know, from a greater spiritual vantage point, that it's okay, that there is a plan. Everybody is taken care of, including you. Okay. Next up, you know, in your, and I don't know if this is related, but I mean, in your feelings under the feelings is this King of Pentacles energy. Yeah. As it does relate, I wonder if you're placing too much responsibility, again, on yourself to have the answers, to be so sturdy, so strong, to be, you know, the grounded, calm one. Because this is about really being methodical, really being sturdy, steady, strong, you know, financially perfect. So something in your subconscious, your feelings under the feelings. And again, I wonder as I'm looking at this, yeah, that you're just very willful and, you know, working. And it seems to be that it has been a strength. I mean, because look at these. Let's look at these, shall we? I mean, this is a lot of just traditional, worldly, action-oriented, you know, get it done kind of energy. And I think you're headed towards a period of the moon, because this is in your very near future. And this is going to ask you to get a little deeper. There's just too much in the shadows right now that you can't know. And so I feel like you will end up in this beautiful place of, you know, being with the moon and being in the mystery and hopefully embracing the shadow. I mean, obviously it seems like by the end of the month, yeah, there's a wellspring of beautiful emotions, enjoying your five senses and being in spirit. This gorgeous energy of the Page of Wands, I'll tell you about that. That's how you're going to end up. And again, when I see these things, I think, you know, we don't have to wait 10 days to get here. You know, you can move through this. Tarot as a friend, as advice, is that you can move through this very quickly so that you are in these more positive energies. Ace of Cups, Page of Wands. And speaking of, how are you going to do that? Adopting this energy. This is your advice. This is how you're invited to resource yourself. And it couldn't be more friendly or more applicable, right? The wheel of fortune. The fates are always turning. There's some kind of event that is going to be happening in your favor. And for you to think about that, to believe that, again, hold this more loving space and, believe for this. This is definitely going to be a positive way to source yourself for the next few days, especially as you enter this time of the moons and the shadow and whatnot, the mystery. And the thing too about the moon that I always say when I see the moon card is, don't get off in the forest. Stay on the moonlit path. You will find that it is enough light to get you up this hill and ascended. Okay? So again, not to get off in the weeds of fear and whatnot. High in your mind, I didn't address this yet, but just high in the crown of this spread and on your mind is, again, there's still, there's some decisions to be made. There's some balance that I think you're looking for. This card can be a lot about decisions, but it can be an awful lot about balance. So, again, how's your spiritual life versus your work life? Your willpower versus your faith, your play versus your effort. Are you going within and are you seeking companionship? It's really, just get the feeling for you right now, Pisces, it's going to be about finding balance in areas of your life, and that's going to offer you the best outcome. This, I call him the happy juggler. He can ride the big waves of life. He can. But he's got an infinite capacity to juggle things. And so I think that you're being invited to find some balance, right? Because this, again, this could be certainly stressful, but he finds the balance of thinking, it's all probably going to work out for me. And so I'm just going to play with this and ride the waves and trust, right? Infinity signs, really nice in tarot. What you're witnessing right now, got cards all over the place. What you're witnessing right now is Two of Cups. Environmental factors. The external environment for you is Two of Cups. Is this what you want? Is this what's helping you right now? Only you would know, Pisces. But it's here showing up for a reason. And, this card is just so much about reciprocation, about passion, about understanding and harmony, balance. It's just really, it's one of the more beautiful cards about relationships, about thinking about who's important to you, and probably giving your attention to that. But again, there's a big message of balance, including even with the wheel. The wheel is forever turning and changing. It definitely tells us that, when things are down, they're going to be up again. And when things are up, you're going to have an opportunity to learn once again with something, okay? In your hopes and fears, too, you have the Ace of Cups. That's a big, 1 and 2 of Cups. You're going through something emotional. The Ace of Cups is a beautiful card. Very good sign. And I wonder if this Two of Cups, showing up here for a reason, right, is just really reminding you, to seek the balance, to seek love. I feel like you are this in your heart of hearts. As an outcome, the Two of Cups will indicate that you're a magnet for alignment and harmony. Moving right up into your future, you've got the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Ace of Cups, of course, is, whenever we see an ace, there is always an opportunity at hand. This card speaks to renewal and to hope. I really like lately that the beautiful thing about this Ace of Cups is that even when it's reversed, the cup is still getting filled. There's just no bad way around this card. I don't read reversals, but I just thought that was a beautiful thing to note. The dove and the cross speaks to, again, getting back in touch with that more deeply heart-centered spiritual side of yourself. There's an overflow of, of emotion and, an abundance of wellness. The 5 streams speak to enjoying your 5 senses. There is love everywhere. There are new beginnings and an endless supply, right? The endless supply. Okay. Page of Wands is so much about like what is just happy and alive in you. Okay, and this is your outcome. End of January, beginning of February, you are in the Page of Cups energy. It's dreams and aspirations and really just being excited about it. The little red feather in his cap, I mean, that's just a mark of all the passionate feelings that he has about his future and about life. There's something just really about honoring the inner child here. There's a playfulness and innocence, but definitely speaks to aspirations and ideas in an extremely positive way. He's fresh and excited, and it indicates a new adventure is at hand, okay? Which, fantastic. So the quick recap is it looks like recently there's been something definitely drawing on your attention in a very worldly way. And you're still diligent. And when you're at it, this is just an interesting energy I feel for you that's overarching everything. But again, I feel like maybe it's going to end up beautifully, Pisces. But in the meantime, I wonder how quickly you can make this journey into the mystery, okay? Into the shadows, into the mystery, to a place of trust. Remind yourself that you don't have to do it all, that, you couldn't. If you could, you would. We all would. But this is a real friendly reminder that says seek the balance. Seek the balance between, your willful effort and trusting the universe, okay? And you can get here very quickly and then, again, use this energy of the Wheel of Fortune. Certainly this means something is turning in your favor. And if you place your expectation there, of course, believe in the law of attraction or not, but what you give your attention to will grow. And we biologically have a reticular activator that if we're expecting things to shift, to go well, we are then biologically, not spiritually, but we're programmed to start looking for how things are working. The 2 of Cups, I think, is reminding you what you want, what's important. I think that there is an external invitation to that, something drawing you back into your heart. This read should be an invitation drawing you back into your heart. And then this, what a gorgeous way to end. Our aces are always just, top 10 cards. And then this beautiful, innocent, excited, new adventure, unafraid, more playful thing. This is coming towards you. Okay? So, I hope that was helpful. Looks like, February is going to be pretty cool. The energy is really starting to move now, I think. So, get out of all this mire. Get back into this, again, this shift is happening right now. A greater heightened sense of intuition, just putting a light on all of those shadows. No big deal for you, Pisces. If you did like this, please actually like it, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm really glad that you were here, and I will see you for February. Thanks.